It's video request time, guys, and just beware and just know that I got a little bit sick last night. I don't know what happened, but I might not sound sick, but I feel a little bit off. Just with my throat. It's sore, but I'm gonna be all right. I think it happened whenever somebody smoked a cigarette outside whenever I was walking out of the store with a couple of the bros to get some paint and sandpaper, and she took a huge haul, and I was breathing hard, like walking into the store, like just like taking deep breaths as I'm walking, and I get a whole whiff of that. And ever since that happened, I just felt like my throat got sore and I got like a little bit of like congestion and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get into this video request for this topic, and that is, this person wants to know, why does the narcissist switch up on you? And this is not a rare occurrence that happens. This is common. This is what they do. You are just another option to them. You're nothing special. You're just you. You're just, and I don't mean personally, I mean in their eyes. This is how they think. You're just an object. You're just an option. And if you don't serve them, they will replace you. And this is usually why they switch up on you, because you might not be serving them to the best of your ability, or in their, it might be to the best of your ability, but in their eyes it's not good enough. So what do? They switch up on you. They could betray you, they could abandon you, they could discard you. All these things fall under the same category, but they will do these things, and you'll be left wondering what, why, and all these other questions you're going to have. But at the end of the day, sometimes, and most of the time, you will never know why. Like 100% of the time, like you'll never know like 100% why they did what they did. And I know whenever I look back at certain situations I was in the past, it was hard to wrap my head around certain situations that happened, because I didn't understand it fully, and it just left me with a lot of questions. And that's what they do. They're never gonna be a fair person with you. They're not going to be fair. They're going to be very cruel, and that is their game. That's how they do their thing. They just they don't care. They do what's best for them, whether it's hurting other people or not. And everybody should do what's best for them, but you can't do that whenever it comes to hurting other people. You can't do that. You could literally ruin somebody's life to make yours so much better. And this is what they do, because they don't want to own up to helping this person in any way, shape, or form. They would just rather leave. They would just rather leave you with so many questions and doubts, which makes it even worse. Because if they were to tell you the honest to God truth and then make their way and make that exit out of your life, it wouldn't be quite as bad, you know, because everybody has an option. You don't have to be around anybody you don't want to be around. You don't have to stay with anybody you don't want to stay with. You're not, like, even if you're married, you do not have to stay with your partner forever, even though you are married. Like, things can happen, and you do have a right, if you feel like it's necessary to leave, you can do that. Don't want to sneeze. And I just feel it's the way they exit people's lives. It's the way they do what they do that makes it so hurtful, that makes it so bad for the person on the other side, on the other end of the spectrum. Because they will never come to and tell the truth about what is actually happening. They just do what they do. No explanations, no explaining anything. They just do what they do. And it's hard to deal with. But I've felt situations like this so much in my own life that I know what to do when things like this happen again. And it might even suck for any situation, like on the first day, maybe two. But after that, it's just like, it's whatever. I can leave situations so easy myself now. Like it made me a lot stronger as a person. And I don't mean me leaving other people. I mean, like, if this happens with other people towards me, I really have no issues. It's nothing to me. You can't allow yourself to get trauma bonded with another human being. And the way they do this is to take up all your time and attention and energy. That is the trauma bond. You can't give any human being on the face of this planet that much time and energy, because it does become a trauma bond. You lose yourself hanging around somebody else so much, or being with somebody else so much, or talking to somebody else so much. You need your time away so you can continue to be yourself, and they can also continue to be themselves. I learned a lot on this journey I've been on, and I'm thankful for it. I feel as far away from being codependent as possible, and it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It's freeing. I don't stress about relationships, friendships, anything like this. I just let things flow. I understand that people come and people go, and I'm just going to continue to live my life like that. And things are going to happen the way they're supposed to. People are temporary. Every single person on this planet is temporary. But you have you forever, and you have to do what's best for you without taking advantage of others, because that is never okay. But that's exactly what narcissists do. And I don't recommend anybody to do this. Just be your best, do your best, without taking advantage of others, and you will get rewarded for this. But narcissists always face their karma. They always face the consequences of what they do to other people. They always live a much shittier life than they could have lived because of the things they've done. And they have to live with themselves forever, and you get to rise up and live a much better life, and they're going to see that because they are paying attention to every single victim they've ever dealt with. Best believe that. They find it thrilling. They get a kick out of it. Do you guys not think all these females are not paying attention to what I'm doing? Of course they are. And I don't even mean just on YouTube. I mean other social media platforms as well. Everything rises. You rise as a person. They want to see who you are. They want to see your energy of how you are today. They want to try to get to know you without you even knowing that they're watching you. And this is the truth. Whether it be their own account or a fake account they might hop on. Creep into your stories, creep into other things, as long as they know that you don't know they're watching, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. And some of them don't even care. Some of them still do this. And I see it. And I'm not surprised. Because I know what they did. They know what they did. And I ain't never taking them back ever again. No interest. you can never trust one of these individuals. Once they show you their true colors, they cannot be trusted. I have a very hard time trusting women. I really do. And I'm never going to sit here and say I hate them, because I don't, because I also have women that I speak with and talk to on a daily basis. Whether it be over a phone, whether it be over a text message or chats or whatever, or in person, at the gym, at different places, at the boardwalk, at the beach, at a pool, at an event, at a club. But I'll never say I hate them. I just have a hard time trusting them because of their nature. And I honestly believe the most damaged women are the ones you can trust the most, in a weird way. Not all damaged women, but some. Because some are damaged because they were too good. They were too good to the person that they were with, and that is why they are the way they are, because they got involved with not so good of a person. They're damaged, but they're still good. If that makes sense. And no, not all damaged women are trustworthy. Forget that I said that. Just some are. It depends how it happened. I feel damaged women from birth are the hardest to trust. Some women are good and they grow up and they become damaged like in their teens or in their 20s or something like this, and develop trust issues because of the guys they were with or the guys they tried to date or something like this. But deep down inside they still have a good heart. Deep down inside they still got themselves. And those are some of the ones that you can trust. And of course there are regular women out there, but it's something else. I've just dealt with so many, and it's not like, because I dealt with a lot of different ones too. I've dealt with ones that they weren't all the same. They're like that saying, like all these girls are the same or whatever it is by Juice WRLD. Like, I just feel like there's a certain select group that are all the same, but there's like many different groups, so they're not all the same. I just feel like there's a lot of women that are the same, but there's also different ones. You know what I mean? They're not all the same. Just a lot are the same, but there's different ones too. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I have another video to do, so I'm going to get to that one. And no, I am not high. I'm just tired. But I've still got enough energy in the tank to go forward and do these videos, even though I'm not feeling the best, but we're still getting the job done, guys. So don't question that I smoke weed, because I literally have never smoked weed one time this entire year of 2021. And I'm pretty sure the last time I did it was at the very beginning of quarantine in 2020, back in like March. So I just feel like I don't want to smoke weed right now at this time in my life. Will I in the future? I probably will. Not right now. But anyways, and you never know, I might never do it again. Who knows? Right now I just feel a lot better without it. But there is times where I feel like it's good sometimes too. You just never know. Whenever times are going to change, things are going to happen. I just feel good right now without it. I feel good sober. I feel good. No alcohol, no nothing. Just the best stuff. The best of the best. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this video off. Going to get to the next one. I'll be back.